Okie dokie. So, since there was a demand to do this video blog in English as well, I am here to fulfill these wishes. So, as you international beauties saw, I uploaded a video where I'm just like talking for 25 minutes in Hungarian and you have no idea what I'm talking about. I started a video blog to talk about what's happening with me living in the UK since I moved here. And initially, like I wanted to do it like half English, half Hungarian, because I want to let you know about the things happening as well. But I don't know, I figured I'll start in Hungarian, but since there were some of you who said that you would be interested, which is like really heartwarming and honestly really touched me, I will do this one in English. Like, I will tell you what I was talking about in the other video in Hungarian, which is like the first episode. And after that, I still have no idea because I am probably going to record 2 videos each time, since I don't know how to do subtitles or dubbing or anything like that. So yeah, but I want to talk about all the things that happens to me while I'm here. I will try to be, I've written the things down for myself right now, so not like in the Hungarian video, so I will be a bit more organized and a bit more short. Okay, so as many of you know, I moved to the United Kingdom because I was accepted at a master's course here, and the place where I moved, it's called Stratford-upon-Avon, where I am studying at the Shakespeare Institute. Stratford-upon-Avon is mainly famous for R.D. William, having lived here and died here and worked here. Yeah, by the way, this video is, the video blog is it's mostly about letting you guys know what's happening, but I just want to emphasize that, it's also going to be good in English, not just in Hungarian, that I can look back at what happened and like how it felt, and I can already feel like a difference between recording this video and the Hungarian, because before the Hungarian I was like, oh my god, is anybody going to care about this, or is it just going to be like for myself? If it's for myself only, I'm still okay, but now you just gave me a push that, yeah, it's a good thing to do. Okay, so Stratford-upon-Avon, it's in the West Midlands part of the UK. It's a small town. The inhabitants are something like 30,000 people. So it's really cozy. It's really cute. It's all about Shakespeare, so it's like heaven for me. Shakespeare Institute, where I'm studying. Belongs part. Okay, I am really trying, but a bit overwhelmed right now. So, it's part of the University of Birmingham, but it's just all the official things. So we will use the library. We are going actually next week for a research visit. But mainly it's just all the paperwork and everything that goes through the uni, because this institute has been working since 1951, and it's separate. It's always been separate. So here it's only Shakespeare that we study. So we have 3 master's courses. One is Shakespeare Studies, which is research based. We have Shakespeare and Education and Theatre. It's together, which aims to teach people who can teach later on. So either at university or school, like primary school, secondary school, whatever they prefer. So that's the focus there. And Shakespeare and Creativity, which I am attending. And this is, it's aiming very much for the theatrical world, so the actual theatrical world. And yeah, that's the ME that I am doing. Now, you might be a bit confused because I think, I mean, like, honestly, I was a bit overwhelmed as well. Like, what does this mean? It sounds awesome, but what is it? So, Shakespeare and creativity. What we do here, there are many people from different backgrounds. So, there are people who, like me, who did some kind of English studies and had a drama theatre specialization or focus. We have people who actually studied some kind of applied theatrical studies. So that we have actresses and dramaturgists and writers. It's really, really exciting, honestly. Yeah, so it's kind of like developing, not the people, developing the people, yeah, to be able to interpret Shakespeare in the theatrical world, so in theatres. Of course, you're not demanded to like go on in that direction. It depends on you, but it's that's what it's aiming at. So, this first trimester, because we have 3 trimesters, I have 3 modules, 2 core and 1 optional. The 2 core, one of them is Shakespeareans, where we are going to do a lot of textual analysis. So it's basically about close reading and academic understanding of the text. It's exciting. We already have a lot of things to read. I mean, like the compulsory readings, but I'm really excited about that because that's what I've been waiting for, to read again academic text and all that. So yeah, we've got that, and we have the Shakespearean Society, which is basically the assessment. It's a kind of like a special way of assessing our work. It's still a little bit blurry. I think not only for me, but for the others as well. But trying to slowly gather the information. It's basically to link Shakespeare with society, but not in the theatre. So not through actually performing theatre, but more like to try to have an effect on society with Shakespeare, but with different means than theatre. I know it probably sounds weird, but it's honestly like it's going to be awesome. So that's about it. And the assessment that I talked about is going to be like a creative work at the end with all our class together. Maybe we'll probably do it like in 2 separate groups, but it's going to be a joint work. So it's interactive and you have to do stuff, which is like yay, my kind of stuff. And why this master's course is really special is since we are in Stratford-upon-Avon, and it's not a coincidence, we just have to be here where old Willie was doing all the stuff that he did. It's because we have the Royal Shakespeare Company here, the headquarters, and theatres. So there's one in the other place, and we have a collaboration with them. So with the Shakespeare and Society, we're going to work with them. So we are going to work with a theatre company with the mediation and help of the Royal Shakespeare Company. And in the next trimester, we're also going to have modules with them. And we also have the Royal Shakespeare Company is like the most important Shakespeare performing, not just Shakespeare performing, but like a very big company, a big international and national. So not just UK based people, but they are really cool. So we're going to work with them, and on the other hand, there's the Birthplace Trust, Shakespeare Birthplace Trust, who are managing all the properties which has anything to do with Shakespeare. So his birthplace, where he lives with his family, and they also have like a center where they have a really huge archive, very important, very, very badass things. I mean, things that you cannot see anywhere else in the world and cannot access it. And well, it's really good that we have access to everything. I mean, like, okay, maybe not everything, but honestly, like, if we need something, we can just like jump into the archives and read and get wherever we can. So it's pretty awesome. I mean, I am really, really excited about working with both those organizations. Yeah, so it's like you couldn't do this course anywhere else than Stratford-upon-Avon. You just gotta be here, and you know, the whole atmosphere of the town, it just adds to it. I mean, like, when I'm just walking into the city, you just see the Royal Shakespeare Company, you see the River Avon, and it's all just amazing. Okay, so what happened so far? I moved on the 20th of September, and I honestly, like, in the week before it, I was already like, oh my god, okay, I cannot focus on anything else, but I just want to go already. Yeah, before I came here, I already managed my accommodation, because I didn't want to do it the way I did when I went on Erasmus to Madrid, because that was just like frustrating as hell. So I didn't want to repeat that. So I came to a house which was already rented by me and two other girls and me. And these two girls, we got in touch through basically the Institute's Facebook group. It was like 7 of us who were searching for accommodation. 3 girls from the United Kingdom, 2, 4 from the US, and 1, that's me. And we found 2 houses, and I moved in with Holland, who is from Virginia, and she's been living here in England for the past 3 years, because she did her BA at the University of Hull. And the other girl, she's called Michaela. She also comes from the US. She comes from Massachusetts, and she studied various things beforehand, but now she's here with us on this MA. Yeah, we all go to Shakespeare and Creativity, so we study together. The place where we moved together, it's honestly a gorgeous part of the town. It's outside of the it's not in the city centre, but south from the city centre, you have to cross the river, and you would say that, like, yeah, walking it's a bit far, but I mean, this is like a small town, so nothing is far actually. It's a residential family area. It's really cute. It's gorgeous. It has these very narrow and not too busy streets. Many families. So we have, like, I know that we have a family who lives just right across us. They have, I think, like 4 children, all of them boys, and also, like, our neighbors are couples, but you know, it's really family oriented. So, like, if I go in the street, I see families. So it's lovely. I adore it. Yeah, so a house where we moved, it's yeah, we live in a house, so we have a whole house for ourselves. We have 3 floors. We have the ground floor where we have a kitchen, a nice living room, and a dining room, and also that's where we have the garden outside. It's a very small garden, so we basically right now we store our bikes there, but maybe in the future, like if the weather's going to be nice. No, I mean it's really nice right now, so it's quite surprising, but if it's going to be spring, we might just, like sit outside and go sunbathing or what. But so far we just store our bikes there. So that's the ground floor, and then you come up to the first floor. You have a bathroom, and this is my room. It's a really nice room. I love it. And we have an office, which I don't know what we're going to use it for. I mean, I have my little office here, so I'm okay with that. And then if you go up to the second floor, third, whatever. So you go up, you've got the room of Holland, and the room of Michaela, who also has like a small bathroom for herself. So that's how it is. It's really British. I love it. I really feel at home in my room, so I think I did a good job. I still need some touches to, like, put things on the walls, but so far it's nice and cozy. I bought a table. That's the only thing I needed, desk, and I put it together myself. Very proud. And that's actually what I did in the past 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks since I got here. I bought a bike, a purple bike with flowers on it, which is like crazy. Oh my god, it's really cool. I actually just got a flat tire today, so I have to go manage that, but no worries. That's how I'm going around the town. It's easier because it's faster, so I can get to the institute within like 12-15 minutes or so. So yeah, I'm saying that actually nothing is far from here. Like in this town, it's very accessible. Yeah, and I also had my first few days at the university. I'm going to just talk about until the point that I stopped in the Hungarian video, so I can like catch up at the same time when I do the next one. So on Sunday we had this informal little introduction meeting or whatever, which was basically that we had coffee, tea, and some sweet and salty cookies, food, whatever, and we had some old students there, the new ones were there, and we're just like talking, just getting to know each other under informal surroundings. And we also saw Richard II, which was performed by a little theatre company, which was nice. And on Monday, we had the official welcome session where we were introduced to the staff, to the teachers. It's not so many people, so you don't have to imagine like a very long one. I mean, like, it's altogether like 10 people or even less. I'm not sure. And after that, we had course meetings. So all the master's courses, like 3. And later on the PhD students as well. Oh yeah, because apart from masters, there are PhD students as well. So we had meetings, we talked about like what we're gonna do, how this year is going to look like and how it's structured. And we had a library tour, which was very, very good because, we were shown where we can find special things and like where we need to go to find this type of books and those type of books. So it was really good. And then Tuesday, we had visited the Birthplace Trust, and just before that, my dear Holland fell from her bike, so we had to perform a bit of first aid there, but it was all okay, and we went together to the Birthplace Trust and enjoyed the time we had there. we were basically shown around like what we are going to be able to access there and what we can do. And actually I already got, I mean, like I want to get involved with one thing. There's going to be like a blog series that they will start, and one of them is the topic is going to be about women characters of Shakespeare. And one whole chapter of my BA thesis is about comparing the tragical fate of Ophelia from Hamlet and Lavinia from Titus Andronicus, and I am really really into both girls. But I did more research on Lavinia, and as it turned out, there's not many material on her. So when I told that to the woman who was going to manage this, she was like, "Oh my god, you should come and write about her because we need stuff on Lavinia." So I'm like, "I'm here, okay, I'm coming." And after that, we had a little tour around the town, which was held by an ex-student, an ex-master student, who is an old gentleman, and he was very informative. He told about like the history of the town, of course, in relation to Shakespeare as well. So it was awesome. It was really nice. And after that, we had a art course. So my master's course, Shakespeare and Creativity class. We had like an introduction with one of our teachers, Abigail, which is related to, well, actually like another module in the next term, but it's already going to be very useful to have had this clarification and just talking about stuff that we had to share. I am going to talk about this more in details when we are going to be there. So that's what we had so far, nearly. I mean, I am just catching up with the Hungarian video. Yeah, I will continue to do this somehow, because, you know, I do want to talk to you in English as well, and I want to let you, all of you, know about what's going on. So I will try to manage it somehow. I mean, yeah, in the worst case scenario, I will actually be doing 2 videos at the same time. But yeah, you will hear about me. And if you have anything to, you know, like you want to ask me, or just you want me to show you, just tell me, write to me, and I will do it. I am planning to, like, later on, I'm planning to introduce the town, like make a video of that as well, and the institute, because it's just gorgeous and I want to show you. So that's about it for now. It's a bit shorter than the Hungarian video, but I told you about everything like that I told there. So see you later, guys.